What is up, guys? In today's video, we are testing out the brand new strange old lockpick released with the new Sins of the Father quest. It cost us 260k GP, and when you inspect it and examine it, it says it has 50 charges remaining and is also engraved with 6 names. These 6 names are the Barrows brothers. For those of you that don't know, this new item came with the new content from the quest, and it unlocks all of the doors at Barrows. When you enter the crypt at Barrows, the key will unlock any door and will provide easier access to the center room with the reward chest. However, each time you unlock a door, it costs 1 charge on the lockpick. This will still speed up trips and likely lead to more chests per hour, which will in turn get more money per hour. I am super excited to test this new lockpick out, and I really hope it is worth the 260k GP it cost. If you have not done Barrows before, I have made a couple of guides that will definitely show you how to do Barrows, and will also teach you tips and tricks, so I definitely recommend watching those after you see the results. If you want to watch them, they are in the description. We will be testing out Barrows for 1 hour without the lockpick, and then 1 hour with the lockpick to determine if it is worth buying and using. The stats on my account are 95 attack, 99 strength, 91 defense, 70 prayer, 94 range, and 98 hit points. Before I get into the gear we are using, keep in mind there are multiple ways to do Barrows, and it is often up to debate which method is the best. I'm using a setup that works best for my level and stats, as well as the amount of GP and items I have in the bank. The gear I'm using is the Varak's helm, the Ceridome and God Cape imbued, the Occult necklace, an Unholy blessing, the Trident of the swamp, Guthix d'hide body, chaps, and boots, the Arcane spirit shield, Barrows gloves, and the Archer's ring imbued. In the inventory we have the Toxic blowpipe, the Necklace of Anguish, and the Ava's assembler, all used against Aram. We also have the Amulet of Torture, a whip, and the Dragon Defender, which we will switch to get our kill count in the Barrows crypt. We also have 3 prayer potions, a ranging potion to speed up the Aram kills, 100 Barrows teleport tabs to get there, a spade to enter each tomb, a rune pouch with runes to teleport to my house after each chest to restore my stats, and also 12 monkfish for food. With this setup, we shouldn't run out of prayer potions or food in the hour, and we don't need any stamina potions because we shouldn't ever run out of run energy. While doing Barrows without the lockpick, I felt like my time during the trips was pretty consistent, and if you're curious which route I used while doing Barrows, I started with Darok, then Aram, then Carol, then Varak, then Torag, and then Guthin. This route takes advantage of my prayer points, so I use them on brothers that hit hard without prayer, maintaining my prayer points with the first 3 brothers. The kill count I went for typically in the pit was 2 skeletons and 1 worm, which gets me close to 88%, which is the optimal percentage for runes if you do not want bolt racks, key pieces, and the dragon med helm. We're just finishing up our last trip. We're just over an hour, so that is perfect. This will be our 12th chest. So we've now done 12 chests. Let's go ahead and look at how much loot we got, and then we will go ahead and determine after the next hour with the lockpick and figure out how much money we make per chest. So this is the amount of runes we got. I got as close to 88% as I could each time. We made about 400k in 1 hour of Barrows with this setup. We got exactly 12 trips done. Now I will go ahead and get the new lockpick and I will test it out, and we will see how much faster it is and if it is worth the cost. We will now use the same setup and the same Barrows route, but now we will use the new lockpick. I found that the lockpick was helpful in getting to the center chest quicker, but I did still take advantage of the doors that were able to be opened when they were the quickest way to the chest, so I did not waste charges. I definitely felt like my trips were faster, and I even got a Barrows drop, the Guthin's chain skirt. Luckily, we didn't get something cheap like the Torag's helm, but we could have gotten even more lucky and gotten the Carol's leather top worth 1.9 mil or the Darok's plate legs worth 1 mil. We have just completed our last chest with the lockpick setup. Will we get another item? Nope. Well, we are just under an hour. We actually have an extra minute and a half, but we will not be able to get another chest done in that time. We actually have completed 13 chests, so 1 more additional chest with using the lockpick, and we also happened to get a Barrows piece. We got the Guthin's chain skirt, which is worth just over 400k, so that is awesome. I will now go to the Grand Exchange and go over my final thoughts. If you have not subscribed yet to the channel, please consider doing it. We are getting closer and closer to 5k subs, so I would definitely appreciate it if you subscribe now. We have now completed 2 hours of Barrows, 1 without the new lockpick and 1 with the new lockpick that unlocks all the doors. In our first trip, we made around 400k GP and completed 12 chests exactly at the end of the hour. In our second trip, we used the new lockpick and made around 1 mil thanks to the Guthin's chain skirt and completed 13 chests with 1.5 minutes to spare in the hour. That means we got a total of 25 kills in 2 hours at Barrows and made an average of 56k GP per chest. At Barrows, you typically average 1 Barrows piece every 16 chests, so our RNG was right on par with with that. Keep in mind, if you do have the Mauritania diaries done, you get 50% more runes from the chest, so you will make even more money if you have that and the lockpick. Based off our 56k GP chest average, without the lockpick we would average 672k GP per hour, not counting supplies. And with the new lockpick we would average 728k GP an hour. The lockpick currently costs 260k GP, so I would definitely not suggest buying it or using it unless you are an Ironman and happen to get it. It would speed your trips up by 1.5 minutes every hour, and you also get 13 chests an hour with my stats and gear instead of 12 chests an hour. That makes each trip around 4.5 minutes on average instead of 5 minutes. Overall, I like the idea of the lockpick, but I really do not understand its purpose. It will probably be pointless and not used, making it dead content. If it costs around 50k GP, I could get behind using it, so maybe that'll happen when more lockpicks come into the game. It does start with 50 charges when you buy it, and we ended with 32 charges, meaning you use 18 charges per hour. I hope you guys found this video informative and helpful, and if you did, please leave a like to help the channel out, and let me know what you guys think of the new lockpick and if it is worth it in the comments. Thanks guys for watching, stay tuned for my next video.